Hello, we're en route to a festival, me and Sven. It is 32 degrees on the thermometer, which is very hot, especially without air conditioning, but you know, we can cope. I've just stopped to get some lunch and heading down towards Oxfordshire, hoping that everything will be alright. I literally have an email saying, yeah, it'll be alright, just saying Sven, so I hope it will be. So that was the festival. It was very, 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 very hot, but it was great. Saw loads of really good music, hung out with loads of really cool and interesting people. Just went for a swim in the Thames this morning on the way out. And now I've got a couple of days to kill because this weekend coming, I'm at Green Man Festival in South Wales, where I'm working with my friends from School of Noise, doing workshops for a couple of hours a day. There's no point going all the way back to Tomberton to come back down to South Wales. So I'm going to kill a couple of days and do that. So what I'm doing now is I'm just walking up towards the Ridgeway near the Uffington White Horse to go to Wayland Smithy Longbarrow, where I've not been for a long time. So I'm now walking along the Ridgeway, which is now a national trail, but follows the route of a prehistoric trackway. It goes back older than Avebury that it runs past, and it goes back older than Stonehenge and all that stuff. Last time I was on this stretch of it was probably over 20 years ago, and I think at the time you could still drive motor vehicles down here. It was the byway, and a lot of it was really rutted up and a real mess, but that's not allowed anymore unless you really have to, like for an emergency. And it's a much more pleasant path, nice and flat. Obviously a bit dusty today, but yeah, much better. Sort of, I think I can see the copse of trees where Wayland Smithy is in the distance, so we'll pick up when I get there. So this is Wayland Smithy. It is a Neolithic longbarrow. Dates back about 5,500 years. About 200 years younger than West Kennet longbarrow. They were quite similar in appearance. It's got this big fancy entrance, some sort of blocking stone, and then within we've got the chambers themselves. Climb in here. So, like many long barrows, the entrance and chamber are at one end, but then there's this incredibly long mound coming out behind. And this one in particular, when they excavated, they found a earlier sort of circular burial in there as well. So it's obviously been an important site for quite a while. This one's very heavily restored, we have to remember. It gets its name from the Norse smith Wayland. This was supposed to be Smith, and legend had it that if you left a coin at the smithy in the morning, your horse would have been newly shod. And when I came here a long time ago, people used to leave coins in some of these holes in the rocks, but nowadays they either get cleared out by the National Trust or people just don't do it anymore. Who knows? Anyway, that is Wayland Smithy. So I found myself at a place called the Oxford Oak Campsite, I think it's called. It's a field. It's alright. What's pretty cool is it is within sight of the Uffington White Horse, which I'll try and zoom in on. You probably can't see it, but it's in the middle of the screen there anyway, which is an Iron Age chalk cut real figure. Quite near where I was earlier on at Wayland Smithy actually. There you go. Morning. So I've come to Cirencester because I'm told that Cirencester has a really good museum, which I heard about on the Prehistory Guys podcast. It's got lots of Roman things, but also lots of prehistoric things. So I'm going to check it out and see what else is in Cirencester. Ooh, a hypercourse. Oh, check out the buttresses on that. Well, Cirencester is very nice. If you want to go there, there's lots of things to see. There is the nice church, the museum's really good, and last stop is the Roman amphitheatre, which is just along here. Morning. The rain came. Lots and lots of rain last night. Stayed at a place, I'm still there, called West End Farm, on the banks of the River Severn, and sat in and watched TV on my iPad in the rain. Now I'm going to try and find a long barrow. Okay, so I've come to Uli Long Barrow, aka Hetty Pegler's Tump. I'll show you a little picture, a little film of it, but I'm not going to say too much because I'm making a proper film. I've got the film camera and filming stuff. Alright. So, stayed last night by a reservoir, and now I've arrived at Green Man Festival, where I'm staying in a tent. So Sven's going to live in this car park for a few days. I'm doing some workshops with School of Noise and seeing some music. So cue festival montage number 2. I'm at the gates of Green Man. I'm meeting Matt and Lolly from Stone Club. Let's go and find a stone. Look, a stone.
My beloved was like the moon.
Right, Green Mountain is over for another year. Just walking back to the van with all of my stuff for the long journey home.